Gen X, what's up? Oh, I'm tired, buddy. Yeah, that 4 hours of fishing whipped my ass today. 4 hours of fishing and not fucking catching. I swear to God, I'm more fucking wore out after trips like that than I am if I was catching fish all day. I wasn't this tired after I walked home last year at night after fucking catching over 50 crappie. I wasn't this beat up. Yeah, I'm definitely fucking tired, dude. Yep, sitting in that wind. Yep, fucking wore me out, dude. Yeah, I am fucking dragging ass right now. I'll turn that lamp off. Let's see. Oh, that's better. That lamp is like stupid bright back here when it's on. There we go. Joey, what's up? Yeah, I was fucking with Dozy again last night. I was like, see, I told you you're lefty, bro. Should have went left. Should stuck with left hand. Nah, he was doing a lot better, man, after he slowed that ball down, dude. It was looking good last night. Deadpool, what's up? Gen X had to come in and yell at me. I was dozing off. I was so fucking wore out, man. God damn. Yeah, I probably shouldn't even went live. I probably should have just took a shower and laid her down. But we still need watch hours. So here we are. The title is courtesy of Miss Ashley Brady, of course. For anybody that doesn't know. And I ran out of room. I was going to add to that. And why can't I catch a fucking fish? Is what the title was going to be. It's going to be what it is plus, and why can't I catch a fucking fish? Because I don't understand what's going on with fishing, man. I'm not this bad at fishing. I'm really not. When my dad lived in Dayton, Ohio, he lived in an apartment with 4 units, and one had a female professor from the University of Dayton. No shit. Hell yeah, Gen X. Maria was born in Dayton. Yeah, she was born and raised in Dayton, pretty much. Our kids are still around Dayton, at least two of them. Two of them's around Dayton, and one's in Kentucky. Yeah, Dayton's too much city for me, man. Way too much city for me. That lady was hitting on me when I was 17. Oh, yeah. What do you think she became a professor for, bro? Yeah, why do you think she became a professor? Yeah, I caught that Rapala. Yep. I ain't even got that out of the box yet. I'm going to go grab that. Thank you, Deadpool. I'll be right back. Yeah, I bet he got a noodle alarm. Maria showed me when I was in there. Caught this steel leader. Got cleaned it up, son. It's got a pink stripe in it like a rainbow trout. Oh, hell yeah, the collar's on the inside, too. Yeah, I caught that today. That's the only thing I caught today. And I didn't get snagged and lose any hooks today either. I didn't get snagged one time. I wasn't musky fishing. I caught that motherfucker out from underneath rocks. Somebody else in the chat, when I caught it, said the same thing. Said, is there muskie or pike in that lake? I was like, not that I know of. Yeah, I don't see the need for the steel leader back here. I used to use steel leaders for catfish a long, long time ago. But yeah, as far as I know, there ain't no muskie or pike in that reservoir back here. So I don't understand the steel leader. Yeah, the hooks ain't rusted up or nothing. So I mean, I don't know if somebody recently lost it this year or end of last year or what. It wasn't me fishing like that, buddy. Well, I don't think it was in there very long. The reason I say that is I just got this fucker pretty clean with the damn tissue. What's up, Gen X? So what's up, Fuggins? I said, would you like to lick my balls, Mr. Gasson? Yeah, he was fishing for whatever bites, right? I was throwing lure, Gen X. I mean, I wasn't specifically targeting bass per se, but that was one of the possibilities, of course. But yeah, when I was mainly looking for crappie and walleye, but I would have took anything. I was throwing lures that could have been hit by a bass easily. Uh, I was also throwing whole night crawlers, which can everybody knows you throw a night crawler out there, you can catch anything in the water. You know, anything that eats bait, you can catch. Dude, they even direct hook that bitch too. It's not even on the little key ring. They put that straight shit directly to the fucking set. They put it directly to the lure, buddy. They was ready to yank something's ass out of its fucking mouth. Need to bring, yeah, I know, Polar Bear. I need a fucking car. Wish that GoFundMe would have done something. But I guess I should have done some fake shit on that too. Told everybody, I'm 16 and dying of cancer. But it just doesn't work. I just don't do things like that. It doesn't work for me. I'd rather tell people what I actually need, and if they choose to give me the money for it, then they do. If they don't, then they don't. Yeah, bass is just a byproduct of our target species. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That was just with a tissue, you guys. It's just a damn Kleenex. I think it's Kleenex. Puffs, my bad. Puffs with lotion. Look at that sucker shine. Yeah, you can see the rainbow collar in it, I think, can't you? But wow. Din 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 din. Puffs is the best. You got that shit right, Polar Bear. Yep, that's Puffs. Puffs with lotion, even. Because I figured lotion might help wipe some of the stuff off her too. It probably did. But yeah, that's what I caught today. Oh yeah, they do Gen X. I think it's a Rapala. Somebody said it was a Rapala. It'd say it on there somewhere if it was, wouldn't it? Oh, sure does. Right here. Right here on the bill. It says Rapala. Sure enough. Y'all knew I was a fucking Rapala when I caught it. I was just going along with the joke. Like, yeah, I caught $13 Rapala. You guys wasn't bullshitting. That's fucking Rapala. Yeah, it says it's literally printed right there on the bill of that motherfucker. It says Rapala right there. Rapala. Kleenex is a step above that toilet paper you use in the store where your finger breaks through. Yeah, right. We just talked about that toilet paper today. Matter of fact, yep. Ashley was talking about Ashley said the only thing touches her butthole now is a wet wipe or whatever those wipes are. And damn, that was you, wasn't it, Deadpool? Yeah, yeah. Deadpool talked about people at work give him shit about his dude wipes. He's like, but dude, it's that fucking toilet paper, dude. And I knew immediately. I was like, yeah, you talk about that industrial fucking shit. That's like the fucking tissue paper they use to pack presents in boxes with, man. Right, yeah, it's a Rapala Deadpool. Yep, sure is. Sure enough. I mean, it literally says it right there on the fucking lip. Yeah, you see that? You can see the writing. You probably can't see what it says, but you can see the mark. Yeah, it says Rapala right there. That's a mid diver, so that's a good one then. That's what I need for back here. Hell yeah. I've got a couple other ones in my stuff I had with me today, but I didn't throw them. Similar to that. All right, now a question for you guys. Anybody that does bass fish here, do you tie the line to that eye on the lure like he did, or do you put the line on the key ring? Because I always tie it to the key ring. Am I supposed to put it straight to the lure like that? Right, Deadpool? Yeah, you might as well use the fucking the fucking newspaper if you're gonna use that shit. Yeah, get a paper cut on your asshole and it gets all fucking uh infected and then becomes fucking what's that called? Septic. That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? From using that cheap ass industrial fucking toilet paper. That's what I call it because every factory I ever worked in had that cheap shit, man. Every one of them. And hell, we had times we had to go borrow some toilet paper from certain places before back in the day. And man, we knew the places not to go to, the ones that had that shit. You know, somebody brought that back on toilet paper night. You're using that on your ass, motherfucker. Ain't nobody else using. Never heard of a mid diver. Heard of a holy diver. Holy diver, or as Maria says, holy diver. 4 to 5 feet. Hell yeah. Yeah, that should be good for back there. That should be perfect for the reservoir, actually. Because I got one, I think Cameron said was a mid diver. Yeah, the bill. Yeah, it's got a short bill on it. That's right. Yeah, it's not a short bill, but it's not a long bill. Yeah, I got you. So I got one that's shallower, and I got one that goes deeper. Both. I've got one that's got a smaller bill, and I've got one that's got a longer bill. All three about the same size. Get staph infection in your fingers. Holy David. Yeah, I'm going to figure these fish out one way or another back here, man. There's a lot of people come back here and they're not recording and doing all the live stream shit. You know, they're literally back here with a pole and probably a couple lures in their pocket, and they're just walk around the whole thing and they catch a few fish. But with me carrying everything I carry up there, I gotta have food, I gotta have drinks, gotta have my camera, I gotta have a fucking charger, gotta have tripod, gotta have tackle. You know, gotta have toilet paper. I'm getting old, man. We gotta pack shit. You know, gotta pack more shit, and I'm getting too old to carry it. Nobody answered me on the bass fishing. Do you guys tie it to the ring hanging off the eye of the lure? Do you tie it directly to the eye of the lure? I'm gonna go grab that bottle. It's got those other two lures in it. I'm gonna compare them. Straight to the lure. So these don't say Rapala. So I got this one too. It don't say Rapala though. Yeah, see, that might be the same bill. Yeah, it's the same bill on these two. So both these should be about 4 to 5 feet then. And then there's the deep diver. So big ass bill on that one. Okay, so that's why we tie it to the ring camera. Is for the motion in the ocean. I'm taking this dumbass steel leader off here, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's a little smaller than those other two, too. Nice little addition there. Anybody want a rusted steel leader? Stainless steel my ass. I got you, Cameron. Yeah, I got you. I know how to do that. Shitting in your water supply. No, I would go down over the hill if I was going to dump my bag out, polar bear. I ain't going to put it in the fucking lake. I piss in there, though. My piss can't be no worse than what's already coming out of our fucking pipes. Might dilute the fucking fluoride a little bit or something. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it makes sense. So that dude had that thing all fucked up from the get-go. Not only did he have, that's at least a 25-pound steel leader. He had it hooked directly to the ring. So that thing had to look stupid coming through the water. Probably just nose down, just not even moving, just He had that lure face down, ass up. Yeah, they've all got rings on them. Yeah, all three of them got rings on them. But I can do the loop knot if I ever come across one that doesn't. I'm gonna get ballsy and throw my rooster tails up there one of these days, guys. But I gotta know the fish are moving. I gotta know the fish are active first, within my reach. And when I start throwing a rooster tail, I'll let y'all know ahead of time. I'm probably gonna miss some chat, just because I'm so concentrating to make sure that thing stays spinning and stuff like that. Because I can feel it. You can feel when it stops spinning and when it is spinning. You can feel the tension on it. Yeah, I used to do a lot of fishing with rooster tails, man. I've caught a lot of crappie, a lot of trout, a lot of small bass. Never no big bass. Yeah, polar bear said tie it straight to the lure. He said put it right through the eye on the lure. It's true. The rings on the rooster tails are called cock rings. Yeah, that should be accurate. Yep. You tie it straight to the cock ring, right? Because there's not a key ring on the cock ring, so you got to tie it to the cock ring. Wonder if anybody's ever done that. Had your cock ring melted down and make a lure, or vice versa. Had a lure melted down and make a cock ring. I'll bet somebody in the world's done it at some point. Really be funny if I made a bunch of lures to catch slippery dicks with. Yeah, that sounds accurate to me. Cock ring on a rooster tail. Howdy, what's up, Texans? You always come in at the perfect timing. We were literally just talking about cock rings. And before that, we were talking about fishing lures. Never used a cocktail ring for fishing. Well, that'd be pretty big and bulky. Even the actual cock ring would be pretty bulky to use for bait. I mean, I don't see it really having a whole lot of action in the water. But I mean, if you melted it down and made it into a lure, though, you might be able to do something. Make it look pretty. I don't know. I had Cameron looking up them Hildebrand lures not too long ago. I still didn't see the gold one that I used to use when I was younger for trout, but we still seen some in there. I guarantee you would tear up some fish, man. What can I say, right? Yeah, as soon as we start talking about cock rings, man, here she comes. What's up? It's Deadpool's fault. It's all Deadpool's fault, though. He's the one to talk about the cock rings on a rooster tail. Because I asked the question on these lures here. Now they're all going to hook together in there. I should have knew that was going to happen. But I actually asked an innocent question. I asked him on these lures for bass fishing if I tied it to that ring that hangs loose, or if I tied it to the solid eye on the tip there. And Polar Bear said tie it straight to the eye on the lure. Cameron said put it on the ring. And then I started talking about rooster tails up at the reservoir. And Deadpool said, "Is it true that the ring on the rooster tail is called a cock ring?" And that, yeah, and there it went. But I mean, the title is, kind of, it shouldn't scrape your butt even if it's not properly prepared. That was for Miss Ashley, who hasn't joined us in this live yet. Make sure everyone has the right info. Yep. Maria's here. She's the mediator. Make sure I don't give out any misinformation, because they'll block me for misinformation. They won't block me for talking about cock rings, but they'll block me for what they call misinformation. Yeah, showed up like Beetlejuice. Cock ring, cock ring, cock ring. Hey, everybody. That's fucked up, Polar Bear. Polar Bear did that. You see it. I can't take all the blame for that one either. Polar Bear did it. Yep, no false advertisement. Yeah, I'm glad that was a Rapala Larry. You guys said it was. I didn't check that other one. I think those other two came in a set, though, if I remember right. I think I got those two together. I'm not sure. I might have found them all. Don't remember, me. I can't remember if I found all these or if I bought some of them or. Yep, that's a Rapala. This one here is the Deep Divers Rapala. So I got two Rapalas. Both these are Rapala. And this one doesn't have anything marked on it. But I bet it still catch something. Kind of looks like a moon eye shad when you get up there. It's got numbers on the bottom. Oh, it says 4 to 6 feet. This says 4 to 6 feet right on the bottom. but it's not a Rapala. Yeah, don't see no names on this one. Worst thing about cock rings is they only seem to come in one size fits most, right? I always thought that was fucking stupid too. Absolutely. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I made my first pocket pussy out of one of these bottles right here. One of these exact pill bottles. Yep. I just figured I'd let y'all know. But yeah, why the fuck they come in one size? You know. On that note, I'll behave. But you got a point. Why do they come in one size? They know they're not all the same size, especially if they're into that industry. You know they're not all the same size. You know what I mean? That's like we was talking, man. We got two people out of the states we follow quite um, often, regularly. One is in Ghana, Africa, and one is in the Philippines. And the one in Ghana, Africa, I was telling her the other day she needed some penetration. I told her she needed some Dixon cider. And she's finally figuring out what I'm talking about, right? And JD pulls out, JD is who I'm talking about, over in Kenya. She pulls out a tape measure and pulls it out to 14 inches. And she said the average over there is 14 inches. And then she holds out 14 inches on the measuring tape. She's like, yeah, I can take that. I shit you not. I thought I'd go and get measured for a cock ring. No, I think well, I mean, you probably could if you had enough money to get a customized cock ring. And that's what a lot of guys would need for sure. The ones, not the ones Cameron seen 3-packs, so they were 3 different sizes, just like butt plugs. Okay, so maybe they do make the variety packs. One for the skinny one for the fat one for the in between one. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like butt plugs, you got small ones up to big ones. Then Maria's got a vibrating butt plug, man. You have to be a porn star to get that fucking thing in your ass. That fucking thing's just ridiculously fucking huge. It is. It's like it's fucking bigger than it or some shit, dude. It's like, fuck, that ain't going in there. I got the fattest 4 inches on YouTube, and that motherfucker's still bigger around than I am. Zip ties come in lots of sizes and colors. That sounds painful. Yeah, because when you zip that thing up, it's going to pull the skin in there with it. Ow. Maria wouldn't let me wear a cock ring if somebody bought it for me. She's like, nope, you don't need no help lasting any fucking longer. Now, see, I thought the zip ties were just to confine us to the headboards. That ain't going in there. In between her wiener. That ain't going in there. Oh man, it's warm in here now. That was the longest fucking walk home I've ever taken from that reservoir, man. And I've walked home in hailstorms, and that was still a longer walk. Yep. She said, nope, I can't have one. No zip ties, no cock rings. No stuff to make me last longer, none of that stuff. Not allowed. No Viagra, no blue chews. I'm allowed to have whiskey though. Everybody knows why. You know, drink enough whiskey, you get whiskey dick, and then, you know. It don't matter what we're doing. She says, I take too long. Yeah, zip ties. You try them zip ties. Let me know how it worked out, Cameron. Might as well slap some icy hot on there while you're at it. That sounds painful as hell. Zip ties on your painter. You'll never look at the bag of zip ties the same way again. Hell no, I won't. Bluetooth just connected on no cock rings. What, Rhino? Bluetooth just connected on no cock rings. Did Bluetooth show you multiple sizes? Like Cameron said, coming in 3-packs. Does he know the zip tie trick? You ever tried the zip ties, Rhino? Or little Rhino? You guys ever tried the zip tie on your penis? That sounds rough, man. Oh, he's old enough. He's old enough. Yeah, Rhino's kids are just barely old enough to watch this show. You can connect your cock ring to Bluetooth. That's awesome. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one to us, Rhino. So if I ever do sneak a cock ring on, I want to hook to my Bluetooth. Does it record it? Does it count your strokes for you? They both say no. Yeah, see, he's 43. He's old enough, just barely. Straight diabolical. Yeah, how do we do that, Rhino? How do we hook up the cock ring to the Bluetooth? I want inquiring minds want to know. Does it count the strokes? Does it count how deep you get? Does it count every time you bottom out? Rusty old man. They're not big enough. Some of them ain't. That is facts. Some of them just ain't big enough. I don't think my Bluetooth can handle it. It plays music. It sounded like the yodeling pickle, wouldn't it, Cameron? And I will, oh, you. You start going fast. Just, can't hear the sound when you go in, but you hear it when you pull out. That'd be fucked up. That would be so fucked up. Balls deep in your love. Matt decided to swing back through when he heard me giggling. Does he know how to hook his to Bluetooth? My stereo and my Forerunner blasted cock ring loudly. You're welcome. It's because of that bass. It's all the bass in my voice, Rhino. Your stereo thought it was you talking. It's all about that bass, That's funny as fuck. Bluetooth just says, cock ring. Get your cock rings here. Get them while they're hot. I work all the tech. Yeah, I know. I should know that. You're the only one that could hook it to Bluetooth. Yeah, I should have figured that. So every time I message Matt and ask him something, he asks you, and then he answers me, doesn't he? That's what takes him so long to call me back. He's like, I gotta get the answer from the wife first, and then I'll call you back and let you know, Willie. Just like this. Just like that. Who's gonna catch one first? Right? Yeah. Wonder who's gonna catch one first. That's funny as fuck. Rusty old man, huh? You just did Rusty? Does Matt know? He didn't have a rusty cock ring, did he? Did you mean put the I in there? Rusty. You could say that. Dot your I's and cross your fucking T's. I ain't listened to Five Finger Death Punch in a while, man. I'm about to listen to some Five Finger Death Punch. Do I care if you hate me? Do you want to know the truth? C'est la vie. Adios. Good riddance. Fuck you. Yeah, I love some fucking Five Finger. What up, Big Man? I hope you ain't using a rusty cock ring, bro. That's just bad for business. And you're gonna have to get a hold of Cameron shops, man. They got them in 3-packs. They got multiple sizes. They might have one small enough for you. I'm sitting here in the same room and it took me a minute. That's awesome. You wonder why he's blowing kisses, didn't you? Yeah, I kind of gave it away when he blew kisses. Right? Yeah, we don't need no tetanus shot in the penis. You imagine that shit? Doc's like, I got to give you 3 shots in your dick. Fuck. Yeah, you might have to crochet one. I don't know though, man. Crochet stretches out. Remember, you're gonna have to like throw that thing in the dryer all the time, keep it shrunk down. Always ask if they have a fitting room to try them on. Do you ask a staff member to help you test it out too? Deadpool, does that work? Give it a little drawstring. Well, I mean, hey, you said zip tie, so I mean, you could just put a bread tie around it, I guess. You know, just clamp the bread tie down on it. Be all right. Work about the same. Safety feature. Yep, safety feature. Make sure you dry them and dry them off and keep it shrunk down. See, I'd flex and break the fucking crochet, but I can't fish no more than 4 inches deep though. Unless I push the fat back. Man, I feel like I'm losing weight, but my body, I still ain't getting no energy back, man. I'm not getting no fucking get up and go. You know what I mean? It's rough. It's fucking rough. Road Warrior, what's up? Yeah, I need some fucking pep in my step, man. I need some giddy up and go juice. I'm so fucking sore after that trip today, man. I'm gonna get in the shower and sit down. That's what I'm gonna do after I end this live stream. I'm just gonna get in the shower, turn the water on, and sit down on my shower chair. Just ask for an accurate measure for custom one. Ladies use their mouths for the custom ones. Oh, I see, Deadpool. So they just wrap their mouth around it and then they pull it out and they measure it by that. But if they press their lips, how do they still get an accurate measurement? No, I ain't watched it yet, Road Warrior. I was getting ready to watch it earlier, and that's when I called Cameron. And then when I got off the phone with Cameron, I went live, and so I'm going to watch it after I end this live, and then after I get out of the shower. Yeah, after I end live and I get out the shower, then I'm going to watch Monday Night Raw. We watched The Voice before I left to go fishing today. It was pretty good. They're in the battle rounds. I'm not real crazy about the battle rounds. Yeah, muscle memory, Deadpool. They're remembering, all right, the hard way. Doesn't it, Cameron? That's got to cost extra. That's got to cost extra. Oh, damn it, man. Yeah, it definitely sounds like you paid for the premium service there, Deadpool, for sure. Oh, damn. Yeah, winds just whipped my ass, man. And I stayed there a little bit longer. You know, I didn't stay as long as I was planning on, but I still stayed longer than what I wanted to after I got there. It's just fucking matter, man. Still can't catch a damn fish. What's up?
What's up? How's it going?
Yeah, fucking tired. That fishing trip kicked my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus I walked farther than what I have too. Any other time, even that first trip, I walked farther today than I did on that first trip. Well, not technically, I guess, because I got a ride back there by the neighbor, and then I went to the ramp, and then the wind shifted, and the guy moved that was on the other end, so I went down to the other end, got the wind on my back, still didn't catch shit. That's where I lost the fish. Yeah, the
What's up,
wind is
Deadpool?
on top of right. Yeah, that fucking turd hole. You're right, man. Fucking place sucks, bro.
What's up, Cameron?
Yeah, it's just stayed too fucking cold around here, man. I think you're right, Cameron. I think that water needs to warm up, even for the fucking walleye. And walleye's a cold water fish, and it's cold. They don't even want to bite yet. Or everything sitting in the middle, huh?
I thought of something now. It just slipped my head. Something to do with fishing. I can't remember anymore. Wow.
Yeah,
telling
there's
you.
I caught today.
I'm telling you, I'm losing my memory left to right. Next thing you know, I won't be able to know who Willie is.
Right? Yeah, this is the only thing I caught today.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's $13 Rapala lure.
Damn.
And it was attached to a steel leader because whoever was fishing with it doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, so it's hooked to the steel leader.
Wow. So, are you gonna wait until it's warmer?
Oh no, I ain't gonna wait. I'm gonna get fishing the next opportunity I got. I just might have to get a different place. I've been talking about the park, but I really don't want to fish the ponds, but I might go to the creek.
Creek.
Yeah, might catch a carp or two.
Or that catfish. Wait, no, that was in the pond.
Yeah, the big shovelheads were in the ponds, but there's catfish in the creek though. There's channel cat and my buddy caught a baby shovelhead out of there years ago, and there was no doubt it was a shovelhead, and it was small enough to fit the palm of your hand. So I mean, they got to be in that creek somewhere. I just don't know where.
Well, you gotta find them where they're nesting at, and then just.
I got a feeling that because this creek leads way on out of town, it goes for miles and hundreds of miles. So I mean, there's deep holes out there somewhere they're getting to.
Yep.
But I've caught like 8-pound channel cats out of this part of the creek here. That's still a big one, still a good one.
Does that eventually lead to some kind of a lake or river?
No, I think it's just a creek. I think it's all creek.
Yeah, but where does it dump into?
Right. I'll have to check it out. I think it goes into Paint Creek, a bigger river. It dumps into a bigger river, and then the bigger river dumps into Paint Creek Lake, and then comes back out into Paint Creek after it goes over the dam. I'm pretty sure that's where it goes because this is called Paint Creek also. But I think it dumps into the big Paint Creek, and then big Paint Creek goes to Paint Creek Lake.
Yep.
And I know the big Paint Creek Lake.
Yeah. Not to change the subject, but yeah, you might be seeing the last time on this microphone.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about upgrading.
Hell yeah.
It's what I call a boom mic, but it's not. It's like one of those arm ones.
Yep.
I have a hard time explaining it, but basically it'll come down to here.
Yep.
So
you don't look like Joe Rogan in the podcast.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yep. Road Warrior would like to repurpose the steel leader and make a cock ring out of it. That'd be an awful thin one. That looks painful too. Texan said use zip tie. Right? I was like, ow.
No, thank you. I know how hard it is to get those zip ties open.
Right. And not to mention, it's going to pinch the skin when it gets down, when it closes. It's going to pinch the skin in there with it. Yep. Make sure he leaves the beads on it. The beads on it. Oh, the cock ring? Yeah, leave the swivel. Ribs for her pleasure.
You guys are crazy.
We know. We do. We know.
Let's just say let's just say you that thing ain't getting anywhere close near my special places. Let's just say that.
Yeah, you might want to take the snap off of it though.
You might have you might have a knife in the throat by the time you're done. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you might want to take that snap off for sure. Ball removal device. No.
Okay, Cameron, what are you trying to do? Make me into a eunuch? No, thank you. What the fuck is going on with you?
They say you get bigger. They say you grow bigger when they cut your balls off. I don't know.
I don't want to try it. Let's just say that.
You'd rather just steroid it up. Steroids make your dick shrink.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I was told. Maria was hoping they did when they put me on steroids all the time for my pneumonia, but it ain't worked yet. It's not the same kind of steroids. That's not the muscle building steroids. That's a steroid to help you build your immune system to beat what you're trying to beat faster. So I like those steroids a lot.
So yeah. Huh. So that mic, it would have to be clamped down to the table. What I'm thinking about doing is get rid of the wheel here, bring my keyboard over, maybe go the opposite direction, go from this side over, and then kind of completely blocking my second screen, but
Right. Fattest 4 inches you ever seen. Look, I can wear that as a bracelet.
Damn.
Damn, I'm fucking wore out. Oh.
Oh, by the way, it's got noise canceling on it.
Oh, yeah.
One tap mute. So, yeah, noise canceling. So that means
hopefully
certain person.
Yeah, hopefully. Speaking of which, where's he at tonight? Oh, yeah. It's after 10, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize it was that late already.
Yep. 10:06. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch Raw tonight. I was hoping to, but
yeah, wouldn't be able to almost midnight now.
Yep. Midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle, long ago. I was on my way to Mobile. Or big.
You don't have to call me Mr. because the whole world calls me Hank.
Yep.
Yeah, both those songs about the same person. Mr. Hank Williams Sr.
My kids had the same thing.
Same thing, 5 to 4 inches. Or you talking about the mic?
I don't know. I sent the link over to Maria what I'm thinking about buying the mic that I'm thinking about buying.
Cameron said, when you gonna do the playthrough on Halo on Legendary?
When I'm gonna be doing my charity stream. I'm actually thinking about doing a charity stream.
Hell yeah.
It for my favorite charity, Wounded Warrior Project.
Hell yeah.
Thinking about it.
Don't you think they should include injured prostitutes in that too? That's a wounded warrior for sure. I mean, you know, she's out there being a warrior, taking all them dicks for who knows how many years. You know, I think she needs taken care of in the end. That's a wounded warrior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you see that, Mike?
$4.40, hell yeah, man. Where'd you send it?
What?
Did you send the picture?
No, I think I sent the link. Or maybe I.
You said you sent it to Maria. I didn't see nothing. Well, she's in the other room. I thought you sent it to Gert.
I sent it to her personal messenger.
Mike Tyson's fist. Is that the Mike you're talking about?
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
Oh, that's a different charity. I got you. There's Ashley. I named this live after you. About time you showed up.
Here, I'll send it to group 2. There you go.
It's playful. Nice.
It's on sale right now.
Maono Gaming.
Maono. I think it's called.
Condenser mic with mute gain and something. Huh. Looks pretty.
Oh yeah, I could customize the color of the bar that comes out. You know, the bar thing. I can customize that if I want to. Costs more, but you know, I can turn it to black, gray, or pink.
Ah. Toys for Twats is Deadpool's favorite charity. You ever fuck so much and nut went up a little in you? You mean the actual testicle? Yeah, we like to stuff him in there too if we can.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Staining the floor and sanding with Nate. What are you doing all that for? If you moved out, I've been telling him to suck a fucking dick. I'd say suck a dick. I said, would you like to lick my balls, Mr. Gasson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
So it's 13 inch by 13 inch.
13 inches long and 13 inches wide, ladies. You hear that? And he's single.
So if I would put it right where my other mic is, I could bring it out to where, yeah.
No, like the nut itself.
Uh-huh.
That's what I said, the testicle. Laugh out loud because I'm a nice person. He's an old man.
Is she calling me old?
I don't know.
Who the
She's probably talking about me. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You can handle the Mike Tyson fist 13 by 13? Yep. Sounds like it. Sounds like he's making room for it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out where he's going to put it. Might require some lubrication.
So then this mic that I have will go over to my Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Then you'll hear a better sound than what comes through the headset.
Right, Ashley. That's what I'm saying. But fuck him. I'd let him stain his own damn floors, but I'm an asshole like that.
Well, depending what he's staining with.
You got a square foot inside that thing. Yep. Oh yeah, it depends on what you're staining it with. I mean, yeah. You could just be banging all over the floor and letting cum stains. Then if that would I would agree with. Stain away, stain away.
Hey, shit.
Now there's cum stains on the pillow where she once laid her head.
Well, the bunny did it. Well, the bunnies did it.
The bunnies did it?
Whoa.
I mean, you're going to have baby bunnies.
Well, unless she's talking about Playgirl or Playboy bunnies.
Lots and lots of rabbit stew. What, babe? Come here for a second. All right, I'll be back. Oh,
welcome to the Road Warrior Show. Would you like to?
We're 13, 18.
3 inches is enough. Oh, wow. He'll be here in a second. They ruined the floor. Oh, sure they did. Blame it on the bunnies, Ashley. Yep. Are you sure it wasn't you and Nate ruining the floor? Shit.
She's in there watching Charmed, and she had to call me in there because she's just watching an episode where they got wrestling on it. And Ron Perlman and Buff Bagwell were on Charmed on the same episode, apparently. Bunnies jizzing all over the floor and saying, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let the bunnies jizz it all up. They ruined it. No.
Gen X, what's up? Gen X, what's up?
I'm too old to fuck on a hardwood floor. That would kill my back. Well, that's why you let him lay on his back. You put some knee pads down. Damn, rookie.
Gen X is probably like so confused. He's like, "What the fuck did I get into?"
He knows. If they keep coming back, they know. Once you spent more than 20 minutes in one of my lives, you pretty much know.
Yep.
Right, Gen X? Road Warrior thinks you just showed up in the middle of that conversation. He doesn't realize you was here earlier and you're used to this shit on here already. Exactly, Ashley. Damn rookie. Get your knee pads with the wheels. Really, Deadpool? Hey, my birthday's coming up in June. Marie can use some of those.
Speaking of,
in the messenger. I think she's asking you to send her the link in the messenger.
Who? Me? Think what?
To hear, I think. To restream.
I don't know. I don't know.
They got them at Harbor Freight. No shit. I guess it is for a big job, ain't it? Have them gliding on them shit. Damn right, Cameron. You just keep on working.
I guess she wants the link for Messenger.
I think so. Dee da dee, dabby dee, dabby dabby dee.
Dabba dee dabba da, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dee dabba die.
Blue dabby dee dabby da.
I'm blue. If I were green, I would die. If I were green, I would die. If I were green, I would die. Which, guess what? I want to bet. I want to bet one time. With that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody said that. They're actually singing. I'm blue. If I were green, I would die. And I said, no, they're singing "Dabba Dee Dabba Die." Got a Big Mac. Got a Big Mac out of that.
Oh yeah.
First time I was right. Or where I gambled and I was right.
Right.
I'm blue, babba dee dabba da, dabba dee dabba day, dabba dee dabba day. You're on the show. Everyone can see you, see and hear you. No, they can't. That's stalker mode. Everyone can see and hear you.
Send the link to her since vertical stream won't let you click it. Yeah. We got Deadpool. He got it.
I think
I could. Yeah, it went through. I could do it myself, but I don't want to put Messenger on this laptop. It's already having enough fucking performance issues. I called Cameron up the other day and showed him, man, when I turn this fucking thing on, you hit the control, alt, and delete, and it pops up everything's running. There's like 50 fucking things that are running as soon as you turn this thing on, and it won't let me turn them off.
The new one.
Yeah. That's why my fucking reaction videos are stepping. They're glitching a little bit. Oh, shit.
Yo.
Backdoor Bunny.
What's up?
What's up?
Ah, shit.
I'm blue, I'd beat off a guy. That's what Deadpool said it says. I thought the song was I'm blue, I'd beat off a guy.
I'm blue, da dee da da.
Dabby dee da.
You got it?
That's what she
You
said.
say, hey, daddy?
Is it in yet?
Willie. It's Willie.
Hi, Nate.
Who's
And Road
that?
Warrior.
Motherfucker. I'll pimp slap your ass.
He said, I'll pimp slap your ass. He said, don't threaten me with a good time, Willie.
Yeah, there's the bloody booty bandit, Cameron said. Yeah, you can't just slam it in there like that, Nate. You got to prepare it properly first.
No. That was not supposed to happen.
Uh-huh.
Hey, if it wasn't supposed to happen, they wouldn't be that close together so that the anus can get so well lubricated by the vagina. Okay. And if you wasn't supposed to eat that ass, it wouldn't be that close to it. So, just saying.
That's spackle.
Nasty
Shit.
Nate. Oh shit, that fucking oh fuck, half baked. No, yeah, half baked. Yep, nasty Nate. Wow. I can't give you my cocktail fruit because then you'll want my cocktail fruit every day and I won't get all my vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah,
Maria.
that looks good. He's never going to be able to tell. That looks good.
Fuck him.
Fuck your mama. Fuck your sister. Fuck your grandma. And most of all, fuck you. By the way, I watched that scene on repeat. It's hilarious.
Hilarious.
So, what do we want to talk about?
Same thing, same episode. She had to call me back in there because Booker T and Big Papa Pump was also in the same episode.
Who's Booker T? Oh, never mind.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yeah. Once I thought a second, I was like, oh yeah, duh, him.
Right. I bet Nate eats her cocktail fruit all the time.
Why are we talking about? Oh well, yeah, we're on Hillbilly Psycho. We're on Hillbilly Psycho. We'll talk about stuff like this.
You think I'm going to be any different on any of my channels?
Yes.
Nope. Wouldn't expect it.
Yes.
You might get different videos, but if it's live, it's going to be the same fucking Willie.
You should make a worship channel so people think that they're coming to praise God and shit.
Right.
Don't, man. Don't do that. You'll piss off the Christians.
Oh, well.
Gathered
Guess
here
whose
today.
problem that's not.
Hey, Ethel farted in church.
Speaking of farting.
Yep. Squirrel Master, bad motherfucker, bro. That's Tommy Chong. He's immune, man. What movie was that, Deadpool, when Tommy Chong was the bus driver and he ate all them fucking horse tranquilizers? He's like, that's why they call me Red because I'm immune. No, it wasn't Cheech and Chong. And he ate a whole handful of horse tranquilizers and he died while he was driving the bus.
Again, Cheech and Chong. Watch any good movies lately? Besides God.
Wicked is on Peacock. I'm gonna be checking it out. And Kraken, I think it's called the Kraken, Craven, something like that, is also on. Which one's that Kraken or Craven on, babe? Which one channel's that on? What's that? That was Peacock too, wasn't
it? Is Jason Statham making any new movies?
Less than a week now, we got Mufasa gonna be on Disney.
You ready, Beep?
Is there any new Jason Statham movies coming out?
Not that I've seen.
We've been binge watching anime. Made in Abyss. It's pretty freaking
I
good.
watch a lot of anime too.
I love anime.
See, you know, Willie, how you adore Johnny Depp is that's how I adore Jason Statham.
Right, Spider Baby the same way.
I'm not good with names. I'm sure I know who he is, but
right. I don't understand Spider Baby's infatuation with the fucking Bane, dude, but you know, to each their own.
Ashley, do you remember in Fast and Furious? He was the older brother. That older brother. His name was. What was his character name? Oh my goodness.
The movie was called Barely, Deadpool. He said Jason Statham movie barely came out last few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom Hardy, Spider Baby Lux.
I watched Fast and the Furious 1 and 2. I couldn't get into that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, this is later on. He's a bad guy. I forget his character name. Shaw.
When did that come out? Fuck.
Well, yeah, but what was his first name? I forget.
What?
Was it Rob Shaw? No.
Came out in 1990.
No, it wasn't Rob Shaw. It was.
No, I came out in 1990, and you didn't have pussy since pussy had you till I came along.
Anyway, Owen Shaw. No, that was the younger dude. Deadpool.
That was the brother. Want to kill?
That was the younger brother that.
You're welcome.
Oh, I don't know.
But I'm talking about the older one, the older criminal, like the older.
So you know if it's a boy or a girl yet, Ashley?
Huh?
You know if it's a boy or a girl yet?
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. It's not if it doesn't work, you got to use my license. All right, one more time.
I said, do you know if it's a boy or a girl yet?
Deckard.
Oh,
Shaw.
that shit.
Yeah.
That shit came.
What?
Deckard
Ashley, you're
Declan Shaw?
No, Decker Shaw. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So Jason Statham was a bad guy, which he normally is. I mean,
If it happens, it happens. Okay, we got plenty of time for that.
what?
I know.
What you saying? Load it up, baby. Load it up.
Ashley, you're expecting?
No.
Even Nate
No.
is.
Damn it.
Nate's aiming for
it. Willie, you know we're gonna have to.
Down, nothing but net.
Hey, Willie, you know we're gonna have one of those shotgun weddings.
You gonna marry us?
Shit, I'll get Deacon online.
You.
I'll go online and get my fucking shit. I'll marry y'all. All right, bitches. We're gathered here today to get these two mofos married. If you got any objections, we don't want to fucking hear it.
Okay, Road Warrior, you take up the second part. Okay.
Road Warriors in the background. Fuchs me holla, Fuchs me holla, Fuchs me holla.
Nate, do you like her? Yes. Ashley, do you like him? Yes. Okay, they're married. The end.
Fuck off, everybody.
Each other shit for the rest of your natural lives. All right, then you married. Get the fuck out of here.
See,
I'd
I would
make
make
it
it. See, I would make an excellent justice of the peace. You like her? You
You
like
know
him?
what's
Yes.
what's
Get the fuck
funny
out of here.
is my cousin, he's getting married Friday, and my uncle is kind of like you, Willie, and he's gonna fucking marry him off at his house, and I think that's kind of how it's gonna go down.
So
Hell yeah.
he's acting as a justice of the peace, kind of.
Yeah, the ceremony is
Temporary. It's called temporary justice of the peace. I
yeah,
believe it's something like that, where it makes where the person who's marrying you is illegal
yeah.
to marry you. Which
You can go online and get that shit real easy.
Yep.
Yep.
Ordained. You can get ordained
Yep.
online. Go do it.
Mm-hmm.
well,
That
I
just
wouldn't
shows
want.
you- It shows you the joke Christianity turned itself into.
Well, all I said, I don't want to get phone calls of people trying to say, "Hey, can you marry me?" No, I was just a temporary justice of the peace.
Right? I don't.
I bring $500 and an ounce of weed to this address.
No, Willie,
Willing to
Willie,
barter. Willing to barter.
Willie, no,
Yeah.
bring $5,000 each for both pastors. No.
Oh, that's great. You expensive. You way too damn expensive. They'd be like, "Can we just have you and not his $5,000 ass?" Like,
Right?
yeah,
I don't even think my wedding would cost that much. Nowhere near that.
that's what I'm saying. I said $500 in a bag of weed. He talked about $5,000 and shit.
Damn your ass.
Hey,
Right?
Ashley, do you know how expensive weddings are? They're very expensive.
I know that. I'm not gonna be one of them
Ours didn't
people.
cost shit, actually. The only thing our wedding cost us was when I gave the preacher $20 for marrying us, and he gave it back to me for a wedding present.
Nice.
Hey, that's a good buy.
The only thing that
That's
cost
no,
us
that's
money,
awesome.
the only thing that cost us money was the marriage license. That was it.
I think it's stupid the amount of money that people put into a wedding. I understand it's
Oh,
a special day, but
$10,000, $20,000, $50,000 wedding, divorced in 2 years. Good
right,
job,
right,
dumbass.
like that. Right, that's not what love's about. So
Yeah, you
fuck
still
all
paying
that
for
love.
that shit. You done divorced your ass.
Right?
But
And I didn't sign a prenup. Fuck. She gets half my
Yep.
shit too.
Oh,
Ah,
definitely.
baby.
If I am getting married, there needs a prenup to be signed.
Yeah, but then you shouldn't be getting married because
See, me and Brandon didn't have to worry about no prenup because neither one of us owned shit. We didn't have shit. We still ain't got shit. So ain't nobody taking nobody's shit. Ain't no shit to take.
Well, there's
we
some
take
stuff
each
that
other's shit every day.
well, there's some stuff that I can inherit that might be some of value, very value.
Oh.
Well, then you better make sure that the person you marry is the one you love.
Or don't get married at all.
Or you just go out and get some random pussy and have a couple random kids that don't know you and leave it.
Willie, or just become the next Nick Cannon.
Yeah, we write out your will. I slept with Mary Ann Dupree on this date behind the Waffle House. So if she had a child 9 months later, I would like to donate this to her. If she did not have a child, then about a year later, I met Julie Jane down at the McDonald's, and we got a little freaky in her RV. So if she had a child 9 months later, donated it to them. And then after list of 5 women with 5 possible kids, and he's like, if they all had a kid, split it up or tell them to fight over it. I don't give a fuck.
Like for example, I'm for example, right now I'm paying off a $500,000 life insurance on me. So, but if something happens, then it goes to my oldest nephew.
Right, beneficiary.
Good.
Yep.
Fucking
he's going to be the beneficiary.
If I die, the only fucking thing you're getting from me is the $10,000 you put me in the goddamn ground.
But see, But see, well,
You can have my shit, yeah.
but see, on one
You can
thing
have my Jeep.
well,
Bitch, you're
one,
gonna
You
sell
have
it?
to use
Fuck
one
off.
video.
but one thing I would request on my deathbed though that some of the money goes to charity.
You're a
Toys
dick.
for Tots.
Nope, Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh,
You'll
well,
be
if you leave to
bumping
me,
into
I'm
them
gonna
down
get
the
part of
ground.
Toys for Tots.
Yeah. Hey, the veterans are a little bit more important. I'm sorry.
Veterans need pussy too, bro. Veterans need pussy too. So you still got to take care of the pussy along with the veterans.
Yep.
Because even a healthy veteran ain't got no pussy, ain't gonna be a happy veteran. You know.
Yep.
As long
Got
as
to
his
take care
dick
of
doesn't get blown off, you got to take care of him.
Yep. As long as Viagra be working.
We're talking about veterans. Dude, imagine your cock getting blown off and it lands in your mouth or like your partner's
Ow!
mouth.
What the fuck?
That'd be so fucked up. Shrapnel.
Yeah, you run along, you hit a tripwire, mine goes off, legs are gone, you land on your back, mouth open, here comes your dick. Ow.
Oh
That'd
my
be
god. You're laying there with no legs and shit. Oh my god. No arms, so you can't get it out your mouth.
Yeah, your left arm got blowed
So
off, your right
fucked
arm's
up.
underneath the fucking boulder, and you got a dick in your mouth.
Do you know what would have to go wrong for that to actually happen?
A lot.
Never say never.
I mean,
Jesus.
the dick ending up in your mouth. That's nearly impossible because it's gonna go somewhere else.
Well, we
gonna
know
go
this
fi-
anywhere. It's
it's
a
gonna
You never know.
hypothetical.
If the wind's blowing
It's
hard
gonna
enough,
get
man,
blown off.
a bird
It's
might
gonna get-
catch it. A
I
bird
was
might
gonna
catch
say
it
a
up in the
bird
air
might
and drop
catch
it
it.
back
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice worm.
Yeah, seagull swoop down, grab it. No, this ain't no worm, and then he drops it, bam, right in your mouth.
Oh
Followed
my
by a big
god,
fucking
dude.
seagull fucking turd
See,
right in the forehead.
but see that would be a lot of coincidences that would need to happen before
But it
That's
could
why
happen.
it's a hypothetical.
But it could still happen. We're just saying.
Well,
It could
remind
happen.
remind me not to be near a trip mine.
Never
Or be
underestimate the impossible.
The only bombs that I can make are pipe bombs. I'm joking on that. I don't even know how to make those.
You were talking about a bomb one night
I make bombs in my
with the
bag every day.
sparklers.
I never said that. I don't know what you said. It's your word versus mine.
I have a good memory, sir.
You know it's
Uh-huh.
it's on live
Sue
tonight.
me. You ain't gonna get shit from me. Just saying.
Yeah.
Blown out of a turtle.
Kobe.
That
Did
stuff's
it
coming
work?
in it's about, you know.
By the way, I was in such a good mood today. I kept
Well, that's
thinking.
good.
I keep thinking of dark humor.
Oh, so do we apparently.
Man, I mean, no, the stuff that I was coming up was pretty dark. Like stuff that, yeah, wasn't even YouTube. Even Willie would have looked at it and said, "Oh my gosh, he finally lost it."
Dude, there's this one YouTuber and he got pretty dark a couple of times, man. He was talking about how Jews should be like sent back to Jerusalem and shit. It was crazy.
No, I had a joke just like that.
Well, he was serious, but no, it's like,
You
whoa,
want
dude,
to
you're
hear
getting
it?
a little too deep. Yeah, let's hear it. Fuck.
What does Adolf Hitler and Congress have in common?
What?
They don't finish what they start.
That was an original?
Yep, that's me.
Nice. What the fuck did you say? That was good. That was clever. See, look, you could start a channel up and start your own jokes. What did you say? I was watching a YouTube channel one night and this dude was going on a rant about how fucking Jews need to go back to Jerusalem and shit. Fuck them all and he just went off on this tangent. Like, well, oh, he said he's not racist. You want to exterminate a race. He's like, he said, he goes, he's like, Hitler's got the right idea. I'm like, whoa, dude. All right.
Uh-oh. I think I know that person.
Was his name Road Warrior?
No. No, I met him at the rally.
You're part of the KKK.
See, I always joke about that. I said, "Oh my goodness, I have to go to a rally tonight at work, towards my coworkers," and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm joking. I'm kidding.
I'm
you
just
actually
kidding.
think you actually think I would actually do that?"
That's fucked. People are stupid.
It's like,
We were
oh
talking
shit,
about
I'm
that
late.
earlier.
I'm late again. They're gonna lynch me.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier, separate but equal. And it's like, how the fuck can you be equal if you're separate? That's some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Hey, don't tell my
Yeah.
buddies I was checking out that black girl.
All right, cool. Did you get it? It worked? Did it work?
Well, it better work.
Sweet.
First, you got to tug left, tug right. You know.
Okay.
Swipe up,
All right,
swipe
guys.
down.
Why? We gotta go get the U-Haul.
Shoot.
I'm not gonna be rude. No. We gotta come back here. All right. We gotta go get this fucking U-Haul so I can get the rest of this stupid shit out of here. I'll be in the chat.
All right.
Do you know what they need to
Wanna say bye?
rebrand?
You say bye.
Bye. You know, they need to rebrand that U-Haul. It should say We-Haul.
But technically, it is U-Haul because I mean they give you the truck, but you gotta haul the shit and put it in the truck, and then you gotta haul the shit back out of the truck. So it's U-Haul. If it was We-Haul, they would send guys with the truck. See,
that's what 2 men in a truck is for.
exactly.
Or as I call it, 2 pedos in the truck.
But the thing is, 5 Mexicans in a van is so much cheaper, and man, they're quick.
Hey Willie, how you know you're watching a NASCAR race in Mexico?
I don't know.
The Jose Cuervo car is being pulled by a trailer with leaves. See, just stuff like that was I was just thinking of that stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And I told them to my coworkers, and I was just like, oh my god. Sad thing is, I have Mexican coworkers. Of course, I would never say that to them because actually, I did one Mexican joke. I did the Mario. I did the Mario joke. The one where I'm standing on top of. Yeah. It's fucking cold outside. Well, sheesh.
Yep.
Nate, you know what to do.
Yep.
Nate, you know.
Cold outside.
Oh, you can't sing that song. That's offensive now.
Why you think I did? Baby, it's cold outside.
But Stacy's mom can still be on the
Stacy's mom got something wrong.
That can still be on the radio, and nobody has a problem with that. But baby, it's cold outside. Oh boy, that sounds predatory.
Fucking Tony Bennett song. Him and Gaga did a great job on it, actually. Yeah, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga did that. It was pretty fucking good. Baby, it's cold outside.
Hey Willie, if a Mexican and a black guy are in the car, who's driving?
Oh man,
the cop.
Right.
Hey, that's a pretty good joke.
You see the 2 guys driving in Mexico, You seen the two guys driving to Mexico and a truck full of cartel pulls up on them? What do you think happens?
You lose your head.
Probably.
You lose your head.
Off with his head. Yeah, motherfuckers think there's a Red Queen down there, don't they? Alice in Wonderland, for those of you that didn't get the reference.
Well, do you know what? All the United States needs to do is just do what they did to Japan. Beep.
I don't want them to do that because there's too many innocents right now. But what we could do is send a couple hundred of our badass fucking military down there.
Nah.
Just, you know.
Send a bunch of Southerners down there. They'll clean shit.
Yeah, in Texas.
Just send Texas.
All by itself.
Next thing you know, you see a bunch of Jeeps and pickup trucks heading for the border.
They drive straight through that fucking wall, bro. They'd be like, sorry, Mr. Trump.
Breeze show up about 3 hours later. War's over.
Yep.
They see nothing but beer cans and shotgun shells.
Then you would imagine seeing all the Mexicans voluntarily going back across the border by themselves. Be like, thank you, America.
Nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, thanks for letting us visit. We go home now. No more cartel. Thank you, America. We love America. We're talking so fucking long, America. Why the hillbilly have to figure it out, America?
Well, hey, if they really want that wall to be built, you know, all they need to do is hire some Pennsylvania Amish farmers. You know, just saying.
Go ask their name and let them go. No shit.
The U.S. was the terrorists. I mean.
Yeah, she's talking about Hiroshima.
Oh no, we did that for the greater good.
Yeah.
We did find that for the greater good. To fight communism.
And our government knew why Japan did that. I mean, I don't like what Japan did, and we shouldn't like what Japan did, but we had enough notification that we didn't have there should have been nobody on that beach. That they knew way ahead of time it was fucking coming, but they left boys on that beach anyway, left ships out there to make it look like they were blowing something else. But Japan only fucking did that and came and attacked us because Hitler fucking threatened Japan. That's the only fucking reason they did it. Because they thought if they didn't do it, Hitler was going to wipe them out. But either way, the government knew it was coming. That could have been an empty fucking beach. No casualties.
Now, Willie, that doesn't sound like something that somebody got advance notice and didn't.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows now. Yeah, the whole fucking knows
now. And didn't prevent it.
It's been uncovered. Everybody knows now. Everybody knows they got advance notice that attack was coming. They knew it was coming. That's why they moved like three quarters of their fucking ships out of there. They moved a bunch of their ships out of there, moved a bunch of their shit off there, but they left a few ships sitting out there to make Japan think that they were doing some damage to us. But they still killed. There were still soldiers got killed on that beach, just laying there fucking enjoying their vacation. When the government knew that motherfucker was coming.
My point was what happened. What happened about 24 years ago on September 11th, 2001. That we got plenty advance notice that all of a sudden, boom, 2 planes come crashing into a tower.
Supposedly.
No, supposedly, who knows?
Yeah, I'm still not convinced there was any planes involved in that whatsoever.
Well, how would you say that the plane? I mean, well, I guess they would have technology to.
Well, they had a fucking construction crew or some shit in there like a month or 3 weeks or a month before that, and some of the conspiracy people think that they put the paint that they used in there was a fucking highly flammable fucking shit so that when it went off, that's what melted the fucking steel beams and everything, because jet fuel is like kerosene. It's not going to burn hot enough to melt fucking steel. And everybody knows that. Most people know that. Jet fuel is not going to burn hot enough to melt fucking steel. So when those buildings collapsed, everybody knew. Everybody should have knew. It wasn't no fucking jet fuel. You know.
But yeah.
So
there was this one guy that I was watching. He was talking about 9/11. He was talking about 9/11. How some stuff, and there's some stuff that he says that I disagree with, and there's some stuff in there that made me think, maybe it could have happened that way. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, but Japan warned us themselves. You're right, Ashley. Japan sent us the fucking warning that they were going to fucking attack Pearl Harbor, and the president just didn't say shit.
Was it the president or was it the CIA that kept their mouth shut?
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever called and made the fucking order to move those ships out, they knew what was coming. Whoever was told them to move those ships away from Pearl Harbor, they knew what was coming.
I don't know. Maybe it was the president. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I can't remember who the fucking president was then, man.
Eisenhower? No. Yeah, the whipping.
It was Eisenhower dropped the nuke, wasn't it?
Yeah, but didn't World War II happen during two presidents, right?
Yeah, because it started in 45. I think it went from 45 to 49. So that would have definitely been 2 terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the other one was. I know it's been an hour and 49 minutes and it's about 11 o'clock. I think it's about time for me to say adios, amigos.
Adios. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here too, so.
All right.
Bye.
Yep. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching the fishing live earlier when I didn't catch anything, and come back to this one, bullshitting with us, and see what's on tomorrow's schedule. Wednesday is a reaction video, so we're either going to record a new one when I get up, because I'm not going to do it tonight. I have one uploaded already. So I may either drop the one I already have uploaded, or I may record a new one. But either way, there'll be a reaction dropping tomorrow, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you. Love you. And